more than that now. 1,600 rushing yards and 17 touchdowns, or 20, I think he's 21 touchdowns. That's really like in 6 games.
Yeah.
If he would have played it, he would have 2,000. Easy. I agree. Yeah, I know. Every carry is like, his average is like 10.4.
Oh, Steve.
That's what I'm saying. Wait, I'm like, some guys.
Well, no, you can't do that today.
I could do better than that.
That's what happened.
I just barely saw it just right now.
Good evening. We welcome you here to the West Valley City Regular Council meeting. We note that we have a quorum. We have 6 council members present, participating. And as we have traditionally done, we'll begin with our Inside the City video.
We recently held a functional drill simulating an active shooter event at the Maverick Center. Our goals during that drill were to establish a unity of command between the fire and the police who arrive on scene.
We want to get a casualty collection point set up.
Yeah, so what I was thinking, because we're going to have to go in and extricate all those people out, right?
To establish communications.
Lima 4 on citywide update. We have 10 contact teams inside. They have one.
The people at the Emergency Operations Center, those are the people who will support the incident command during an emergency. We wanted to also test the setup of our mobile EOC equipment, as well as setting up a reunification center for victims and families of victims to come and check in and see what's going on near the scene. One of the real focuses of the drill, like I just mentioned, was this idea of communications.
The first thing we're going to need from the ops is to get with planning, get the information.
We're trying 3 different ways of setting up our EOC. We're doing a virtual EOC, a mobile EOC, and then a fixed site EOC.
It actually worked really well. We ended up using phone and text a lot, as well as our Microsoft Teams chat and our Zoom video conferencing software. We were able to coordinate through all of those things and establish lines of communications, cameras, able to talk to people. And because our employees have been using them so much, it was like second nature to them, and they were able to do it. It's important that we're able to establish those lines of communications all those different ways, is because during an actual emergency, we might have people after work hours who need to provide support to the incident, and if we're able to pull everyone up, get them on the same page, get information to and from them, we're able to get things done a lot faster and support the people who are actually handling the emergency.
Oh, Jake has joined us as well. So we have a full quorum. All right. It's good to be prepared because we never know when an emergency will come. Then with that, we'll go to the approval of our minutes of October 26th. So a motion on the minutes or comments.
Move to approve the minutes of October 26th.
Second.
Properly before us and seeing no further comments or hearing any, why Without objection, our minutes will be approved. Hearing no objection, they are approved unanimously. Next on our agenda, of course, is our public comment period, and we don't have anyone electronically. Do we have anyone who signed up? Neither. Okay. Not anyone here to speak in our public comment? No? Then we will close our public comment period. City manager, any comments?
No, sir. Thank you.
City council comments? None? Okay. Then we need to consider next on our agenda, application SMI-5-2021, filed by Mike Garcett's final plat approval for property at 3588 South, 5450 West. This is a piece of property, 0.42 acres, and final plat approval. It will turn this into 2 lots. It's currently zoned R18, but each lot will be approximately 9,000 square feet, over 9,000 square feet. With that introduction, then to the council.
Mayor, I move for approval of SMI 5-2021.
Second.
Property before us. Any further comments? Hearing none, then to our city recorder for the roll call vote.
Councilman Fitzie Umanu.
Aye.
Councilwoman Lang.
Yes.
Councilman Bueller.
Aye.
Councilman Hune.
Aye.
Councilman Christensen.
Yes.
Councilman Nordfelt.
Yes.
And Mayor Bigelow.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously.
Okay. Now that's our regular agenda. We don't have another meeting scheduled after this one, do we? And I'm not sure what this is. Is this something that going around? Board of Adjustments?
Board of Adjustment meeting.
Oh, so this is just a leftover document? Okay. Well, with that then, we do not have a need for a closed session. So that completes our agenda. And this may set the record, but any final comments before we take a motion to adjourn?
A motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn without objection, we will be adjourned. There was no objection, so that's unanimous.